10 Best Tourist Attractions in Perth, Scotland. 1. Scone Palace. Scone Palace is a Category A listed historic house near the village of Scone and the city of Perth, Scotland. Built in red sandstone with a castellated roof, it is an example of the Gothic Revival style in Scotland. Scone was originally the site of an early Christian church, and later an Augustinian priory. 2. The Black Watch Castle and Museum. The Black Watch Museum highlights the legacy of Scotland's most distinguished infantry unit, the Black Watch. The history of the Black Watch spans over 250 years and includes significant roles in every Scottish military combat. The museum illustrates this world-changing history with hundreds of artifacts, exhibits, and multimedia presentations, all housed within a historic castle. 3. Kinole Hill Woodland Park. Some of the best walks in Perth occur on Kinole Hill, on the other side of the River Tay from the town centre. Kinole Hill is the largest of 5 hills on this side of the river and encompasses a broad swath of prospering woodland and forest habitat. Cliffside views of the River Tay region and countryside also draw a walking crowd. 4. Perth Museum and Art Gallery. Perth Museum and Art Gallery is the main museum and exhibition space in the city of Perth, Scotland. It is located in the Marshall Monument, named in memory of Thomas Hay Marshall, a former provost of Perth. 5. Brancolin Garden. Brancolin Garden is a hillside public garden in the Kinole area of the Scottish city of Perth. The garden is set in 2 acres in the western foothills of Kinole Hill. A National Trust for Scotland site, the garden was established in 1922 by John and Dorothy Renton, who built a house on the property. 6. Rodney Gardens. Rodney Gardens is an urban garden in the Kinole area of the Scottish city of Perth, on the eastern banks of the River Tay. It is situated on the former site of a mill. One sculpture, known as Mill Viewpoint, is by Tim Shutter. 7. The Ferguson Gallery. Housed in a historic water tower near the River Tay and South Inch Park is the Ferguson Gallery. This free art museum primarily highlights the work of John Duncan Ferguson, also known as J.D. Ferguson, who has roots in the region. The gallery also devotes space to his wife, Margaret Morris, who was an influential modern dancer. 8. Hunting Tower Castle. Hunting Tower Castle, once known as Riven Castle or the Place of Riven, is located near the village of Hunting Tower beside the A85 and near the A9, about 5 kilometers in W of the centre of Perth, and Kinross, in central Scotland, on the main road to Crieff. 9. South Inch Park and North Inch Park. South Inch and North Inch Park are 2 open green spaces perfect for an afternoon of nice weather. They are each on the west side of the River Tay, near the city centre, with approximately a half-mile span between them. It's easy to access either park during a day of exploring around town. 10. Perth High Street and Town Centre. Perth High Street and its town centre are fun to wander around. The River Tay bounds this shopping and dining area to the east, with several other city tourist attractions within walking distance. This includes the Perth Concert Hall, the Perth Art Museum and Gallery, and other places like Concord Music, stocking an extensive vinyl collection since 1967.